Alright, this is a bit of an unusual video. We usually do gaming videos.
Yeah.
Well, Good Morning Vietnam.
Yeah, of course.
But
I was about to say that, but I didn't know if you were going to go with it or not.
well, we usually do gaming videos, but today we got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Strike deck.
Yeah.
No, starter deck.
Deck, yeah. Sorry.
Yuck. Got some penny sleeves for the super rares and shit. But this is a different kind of video, and mostly just trying to try out another format or like different kinds of videos because I still want to do gaming. We still want to do gaming in general, but
but we would like to broaden our horizons.
Yeah, we'd like to do a little bit more than just gaming. You know, we'd like to do like special little joke videos every now and then.
Yeah.
Like on my channel, there's some like random little joke videos you can watch whenever you want, but we do stuff like that, and like we just want to occasionally do like pack openings, box openings, along with regular gaming videos. So these would come along, like when these kind of videos would be uploaded, they would be uploaded at the same time as, well, not the same time because that'd be very difficult to upload two videos at once, but
of course.
The same day as a gaming video. So there'd be a gaming video and like a pack opening, or like a rip it or flip it, or like a deck opening, like a structured deck opening or something like that, or something of that nature, just something a little bit more different. Mostly just because I think it'd probably be relatively cool to just do like extra things here and there.
Oh yeah.
But we got the Link Strike deck here. We got some sleeves. So yeah, let's open this up. I want to try to save the artwork, so I'm gonna open this from the bottom. Come on.
Come on, baby.
Come on, baby. Give me a try. Open up a dick and let me inside. Alright, there you go. There's the cards. And flip that and go over there. We got the latest rule book. What is this, like? Didn't they say it was like 6.0 or 5.0 or something like that? I haven't like legitimately played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like the card game itself in probably about 5 or 6 years. Does that say TV Tokyo? If it ever focuses. Well, it fucking says TV Tokyo anyway. And of course the standard paper fucking play mat.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. I mean, it definitely looks interesting.
Yeah.
It's only half and shit.
Yeah. But it still looks pretty cool.
But it looks nice, and like there's your link zones for extra monsters. So now you can have like, technically I guess probably about 7. I mean, I haven't gone through the rules or anything, but about 7 or so. And there's your graveyard, your GY. Everybody goes to the grave eventually.
Ain't that the truth?
Starting off right off the bat with the ultra rare Link Slayer.
Ooh. Artwork looks pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope shit.
Oh yeah.
Let's get this open. They got a little tab here. They do this tab now because they realize people are fucking up their cards trying to open up some of those old school decks. Oh, I still fucking tweaked the edge a little bit. There you go. You can go on the floor for now. Alright, there's a Link Slayer. Pretty cool looking card. I like the artwork. I like that they include fucking ultra rares now. There's Decode Talker, with one of the new Link Masters.
Yeah.
Ram Clouder. I think that's a cool looking card too.
Oh yeah, the artwork does look pretty sick.
There's Honey Bot. I personally like this card. I think it looks pretty badass. I'm not a big fan of bees or wasps or anything.
Yeah.
But I do like bee and wasp Pokemon and shit like that.
Just bee and wasp things, except with the exception of the actual bee and wasp things.
The actual things can eat a dick. But I do like Honeybot and like,
they don't eat.
Yeah, and I like what was that, Killer Bee from the original decks and all that.
Yeah.
Had like 1200 attack and like 800 or something like that. Defense. But another one of the Link monsters. There's a Link Spider. I'm cool with spiders in general in real life, so I don't mind. And I think it's a pretty badass looking card too.
Even those big, scary, poisonous ones?
I don't mind them when they're off on their own business, because they usually don't just randomly attack people.
Yeah, fair enough.
But these right here, I'm going to toss some penny sleeves on. I need to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Size penny sleeves or something, or some card sleeves, just regular fucking card sleeves.
They're called penny sleeves for a reason.
I get penny sleeves because, first of all, they're cheap.
Yes.
Second of all, they fit pretty much every freaking kind of card size. I mean, other than like jumbo Pokemon cards or anything.
Yeah.
I'll load up these freaking rares and shit. Fuck your mother. So, nope, go back here. There you go.
Good one.
So, these are the cards. You get two, you get one secret rare regular monster, one secret rare Link, and two that look like they're just fucking super rares, but they have fucking hollow tributes.
Oh.
Which, I don't know, maybe they changed that
No,
in recent years.
Super rare hollow tributes are probably the best of both worlds.
But the way Link Summon works is you see these little arrows all around. Those directly affect monsters on the field. So these can actually be positive for your monsters. And technically, the ones pointing up at your enemies could also technically be positive for them as well. But they can also be negative from what I've seen for the, what is it, Code Talker or something like that? Starter kit for Link Strike. I know there's like a lot of new Link monsters in that.
Well, I mean, are Link monsters like a new thing, or what?
Yeah, they're like a completely new thing. Like they just launched this deck, like I think like a month or so ago, or less, something like that. You get a Bitron, Draconix, Galaxy Serpent. I think that's some badass artwork though.
Oh yeah.
Even for like a regular card. Mystery Shell Dragon, that's pretty cool looking. Ooh. I might pad this deck out with a Blue Eyes and like some of the spellcaster cards, because I think it would be kind of cool to turn this into like a Link spellcaster deck.
Yeah. Are you allowed to do that?
Yeah, you're allowed to pad decks however you want.
Oh, okay.
It's just like, as long as you have a minimum, I think now technically you're supposed to have a minimum of 43 instead of just 40 cards. Beast King Barbaros or whatever. Barbaros. You got a Cyber Dragon, that's pretty cool. I like Cyber Dragon. You have a Cyber Mechanic Dragon thing?
Yeah, I have a...
I have over there?
Yeah, I have a Mecha Dragon thingy. Yeah, Chimera Tech Over Dragon.
Yeah. Let's get these two, or whatever the fuck's, yeah. Very similar artwork.
Pretty badass, too.
And this is like the kind of Blue Eyes I'm thinking about padding the deck with.
Yeah.
And some spellcaster related shit. Mostly just because I like spellcasters, relatively cool. I mean, I like zombie decks, don't get me wrong, zombie decks are cool.
Oh yeah, zombie cards have like the most awesome artwork out there.
And the new Link Strike, like booster packs and everything, I think it's Code Talkers. I'm pretty sure it's called Code Talkers or something like that. But they have like a bunch of new zombie cards in there.
Oh, sweet.
So that's pretty cool. They also have like some new other things in there. Because I was watching Simply Unlucky show off some cards in that. But Cyber Dragon, Photon Thrasher, Exerion Universe, Evil Sworn Mandragora. See it. Marauding Captain. I heard that's actually a decent card.
I wonder what he marauds.
I don't know. People. I'd maraud people. Yeah. Sangan, they reprinted that, son of a bitch.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's actually a useful card, and I know there's some packs that you can get for this that are actually like ultra rare and shit.
No, that's awesome.
I think there were turbo packs or something for 5Ds. There's a new incarnation of Karibo. Looks like a fucking butt pirate. Karibo Bandit. Marshmallow. Isn't that reprint as well? I'm pretty sure that's a reprint. Marshmallow. Card D. Card D.
It might as well
Rico, like Sworn Hunter. That's pretty badass artwork.
Oh yeah, that is. Looks pretty sweet.
What's its effects? Beast flip effect. Flip apply these effects simultaneously. Ooh. You can destroy one card on the field. Send the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Aw, boo-hoo. Actually, that could be useful if you got like a Link Strike monster or something.
Yeah.
In there, or if you have like a Blue Eyes or some shit, and then use like a fucking Monster Reborn, get the Blue Eyes back, destroy one of your opponent's fucking more powerful cards or some shit like that, and then have a Blue Eyes and then fucking Link summon like Honeybot or Decode Talker. That would actually probably work pretty well.
Honeybot. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Honeybot, honey. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So,
Honeybot.
Yeah. So, do you know how Link Strike monsters work?
Yeah. They say on the cards, and you can also check it out on the updated rules here. They literally just rolled this out. It's a little odd, but it still works similar to some of the other cards where you have to kind of like sacrifice and shit for it.
Okay.
But I believe you have to send it to your discard pile. So that means you can't.
So that's the only difference.
That means pretty much. Technically, the only thing you can't really do is like retrieve the cards that you discarded, unless you have a card that allows you to retrieve discarded cards. So
okay.
So you'd have to pad your deck out with something like that. Battle Fader. Wow. When an opponent declares a direct attack, you can special summon this card from your hand, then end the battle phase. If summoned this way, banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so you have to literally throw this motherfucker in your discard pile then, if you bring this on the field after that.
Huh.
That works. I mean, I guess it looks kind of like they set this up so when you get it on the field like that, you can't actually get this back or use this as a sacrifice or anything. That's probably why it has 0 attack, 0 defense, and fucking next to no tribute stars. Probably so it's not really useful for anything. So I have a feeling that's probably just a generally shitty card for unless you just like get attacked or something and you have like nothing on the field.
Yeah.
So I guess that'd be useful. Swift Scarecrow. When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, quick effect, you can discard this card, negate the attack, then end the battle phase. It's not too bad. No. Effect Veiler. I heard that was decent. During your opponent's main phase, quick effect, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Then you target one effective monster your opponent controls. That face-up monster your opponent controls has its effect negated until the end of the turn. Waifu. Cyber Universe, this is the field card for the deck. I heard that's not too bad. There's the new monster reincarnated. Discard one card, then target one monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. I'd rather just have a monster reborn, just fucking bring back a monster from the grave. It's right there. Dark Hole, useful card, destroy all monsters on the field. It's useful if you have no monsters and your opponent has all the monsters.
That's.
I remember I used to play this all the time. I used to have a full play set. I used to have like 3 of them in a deck.
Yeah.
I just wipe people out, and then I throw down a monster reborn on my next turn. Bring back like their fucking most powerful card from the grave, or bring back my most powerful card from the grave.
It's awesome that they brought back Dark Hole though.
Yeah.
Black Hole.
No, Dark Hole.
Dark Hole? Okay, I got it right.
Mystical Space Typhoon. Target one spell or trap card on the field. Destroy that target.
Mystical Space Typhoon.
Useful for a quick card.
That sounds like something freaky that happens if ever Lord of the Rings and Star Trek crossover.
I used to collect these book cards, though. I used to have, like, the trap version of the Sun one, and I know it wasn't called Sun. It was called, like, Soon or some shit like that. Yeah. But I remember having, like, these and, like, the Gravekeeper cards. I was trying to build a Gravekeeper deck. And I was trying to build it around the god cards and everything. Felt like a very Egyptian-themed deck.
Yeah.
But I never got all the Gravekeepers. Some of them were, like, ultra rares and shit. Oh. And one of the books, I believe, was an ultra rare as well. But target one face-up monster on the field. Change the target to face-down defense position. That's actually useful if you have, like, a Man-Eater bug. Yeah. If you have a Man-Eater bug, use this on your Man-Eater bug. Flip your Man-Eater bug down, and then reactivate its flip effect and destroy one monster on the field when it gets attacked or some shit like that.
I think I remember having a Man-Eater bug one. ones.
Forbidden Lance. Target one face-up monster on the field this turn. This target loses 800 attack, but is unaffected by the effects of the other spells and traps. United We Stand. This equipped monster gains 800 attack and defense for each face-up monster you control. That's actually not too bad. No. You can end up using that like on the Link monsters, which is the most strongest. 2300 and Link 3. So literally it goes like Link 1, Link 2, Link 3. Gets more powerful each time. That's not too bad. Pot of Duality. Looks like they have Pot of Greed on the other side. I think they banned Pot of Greed in the play style and like tournament and everything.
Oh no.
Top 3 cards of your deck. Yeah, it looks like just like a shittier version of Pot of Greed instead of just drawing 2 cards, but whatever. Burden of the Mighty. Each face-up monster your opponent controls loses 100 attack x its own level. So 100 attack per part of its level.
The birds are angry, something fierce.
Supply Squad. Interesting. It looks like the Goblin cards from some of the older decks.
Yeah.
And older packs. Once per turn, if a monster or monsters you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, draw 1 card. That's not as useful as just bringing a monster back on the field, but sure, why not? Terraform, useful for getting your field spells. Add 1 field spell from your deck to your hand. Not too bad, I guess. Useful if you need like some like assistance. Jar of Avarice.
Avarice, yes.
Target 5 cards in your graveyard except Jar of Avarice. Shuffle all 5 into your deck, then draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 Jar of Avarice per turn. That's actually not too bad. That's better than Jar of Greed, I guess.
Yeah.
Jar of Greed lets you get 2 cards, but this lets you pick up a bunch of cards from your grave, throw them back into your deck, and draw a card. So that's not too bad.
Alright.
Call of the Haunted. I used to do that when I tried to build zombie decks.
Oh yeah, I remember having one of those.
Mirror Force, useful when an opponent's monster declares an attack. Destroy all your opponent's attack position monsters. Yeah. I wouldn't mind having a stack of those. I want to have a playset, just like all 3 of them in there. Just fuck with people. That's an old card that they've been printing that since the original set.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because I remember, what's her name? Mai Valentine used to use this with her Harpy deck or something. I wonder if they ever... I'm not sure. I believe they released a Mai deck. I'm not sure though.
I'm not sure either.
I know they released a lot of Harpy cards.
Yeah.
And I know they changed some Harpy cards too. They used to have some like relatively sexual artwork, like showing a lot of tit. Yeah. And then like they reprinted it with it being covered up, but you can still get the English version of the tit card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
They're weirdly expensive. Yeah.
Like how much expensive?
They're like $2 or so for a non-rare or anything, just a regular common card, like nothing fancy on it.
Yeah.
But the regular version where they like covered up the cleavage and the boobage, that's only like $1 too. Torrential Tribute. When a monster is summoned, destroy all monsters on the field. Okay. Ring of Destruction, remember that card. During your opponent's turn, target 1 face-up monster in your opponent's control whose attack is less than or equal to their LP. Destroy that face-up monster, and if you do take damage equal to that original attack, then inflict damage to your opponent equal to the damage you took. You can only activate 1 Ring of Destruction per turn. Not too bad. Bottomless Trap Hole. That trap's got a great hole. I hope it's bottomless.
It's cool that they brought back some of the old cards, though.
You can get legitimate trap holes. I know they reprinted like super rare versions of trap holes like a year or 2 ago in GX cards.
That's a pretty swanky.
When your opponent summons a monster with 1500 or 1500 or more attack, destroy that monster with 1500 or more attack. If you do, banish it. That's not too bad. I mean, I'd rather an old school trap hole. I remember this. Compulsive evacuation device. Target 1 monster on the field, return that target to the hand. That's not too bad, I guess, if someone have a Link monster, like something really powerful. Fiendish Chain.
It's a chain of fiends.
Activate this card by targeting 1 effect monster. Is that Edgeware? How? It's Edgeware on a fucking deck I literally just opened. Whatever. Effect monster on the field, negate the effect, blah, 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 blah. You know. Dark Bribe. He's weird looking.
He is.
Looks like he's gonna get in your butt. But that's Link Strike. I mean, it's not too bad. I like the fact that they added a Cyber Dragon in there.
Yeah.
If only your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon this card from your hand.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. 2100 attack, 1600 defense. Nice.
Yeah.
But all these are pretty much, for the most part, support cards to get. Pretty much just to get your Link monsters out and shit. I would not recommend playing a fucking strike deck right off the bat.
Yeah.
Because some of these cards kind of suck, and you can make them a lot better. You can do a lot better to get some of these Link monsters and shit out. Stay up there. Thank you. Good girl. Stay. I don't assume your robotic gender. Maybe you identify as a 2 instead of a 1. Or a -0 instead of a regular 0. I don't know. Ram Clouder. If you attribute one monster, then target one Cyberus monster in your GY. Special summon it. You can only use this effect on Ram Clouder once per turn. Neat. Link Spider. It's got targets pretty much freaking everywhere, as you can see here, but it's got a main target, which is the card it affects directly below it. One normal monster, that's what you can sacrifice to get Link Spider. Once per turn, you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand to your zone this card points to. So this card points down, you can summon one monster into the zone down below it. So that means if you have a Link Strike monster up at the top in the extra zone, then you can get like Ram Clouder down the bottom. Link Slayer, if you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand once per turn. You can destroy up to 2 cards, then target this monster. Target that many spelled or trapped cards on the field and destroy them. Not too bad. It's a nice looking entree. I like the art.
Yeah.
He literally slays Link monsters. So that's pretty cool. Honeybot, it's got 1 pointing to the left and right. 2 Cyberus monsters. Neither player can target monsters this card points to with effects. And those monsters cannot be destroyed by battle. That's pretty cool. It's useful for if you're like low on monsters on the field or something, you don't have too much in your hand.
Yeah.
And you already sacrificed 2 fucking Cyberus monsters. So you play this down the bottom between 2 cards. Make sure like those 2 don't get destroyed or something. Not too bad. And the main guy, Decode Talker. The motherfucker that's on the deck box. Don't make noise. Points to 3 different zones, 1 on the top, 2 in the corners. So this would be decent near the edge.
Yeah.
In one of the extra monster zones. So then you'd be pointing at 2 of your monsters, and maybe only 1 of yours opponents at maximum. So 2 plus effect monsters, so you have to get rid of 2 effect monsters to get this son of a bitch out. Gain 500 attack for each monster it points to. When your opponent activates a card or effect, the start card, or cards, since they put the S like that, you control quick effect, like that.
Oh.
You can attribute 1 monster this card points to, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. Not too bad. I mean, if it points to 3 monsters, that's 1,500 on top, so that's 3,800 attack.
Yeah.
Better than Blue Eyes. You can't put these cards in defense, though, so if they get wrecked by an attack or something like that, then you're mildly fucked. But hey.
Yeah.
But that's the Link Strike deck. I personally like it. I'm glad I got it sent to me, so. And those are some pretty cool cards up the front. Technically, the deck alone, I mean, from what I've seen, the deck price online is like $10. But if you break the deck down, like you literally sell cards individually, you can sell the cards in the deck for probably about $20 altogether.
Yeah.
Like $20-$25. I know this card alone sells for like $3 in most areas because people don't want to spend $10 on a whole deck just to get 1 more of these or something like that, or 1 more like Link Slayer or something like that, or they don't want to spend $24 buying 3 decks.
Yeah.
Because I know they sell deck bundles, but people don't want to spend like almost $30 on like just to have 3 of these decks so they can pad out for like 1 or 2 cards. So you can sit there and sell these cards. These sell off around like $1 to $3, and these sell off between like $1 and like 50 cents or so. So you can actually make a decent amount of money off of this deck if you bought extras.
Yeah.
You can end up buying like 1 or 2 extras or something like that, break the cards down and then sell them.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad. But that'll be it for this video.
Yes, it will be.
That's the Link Strike deck. So if you enjoyed this, if you want to see more pack openings or see more deck openings or anything, you want to see like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or something like that, if we do Pokemon, we'll give out the online TCG card codes. Yeah. We'll give those out. If you want to do like interested in us doing like a rip it or flip it, where like we mix up the cards and then we separate them and then we like literally cut one or rip one or something like that. Kind of fucked up, but it's a way to see if you fucking destroy something useful.
Yeah.
And see if you screw yourself over, because especially with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, because there are cards that are worth a few $100s. Yes. So, whatever. But yeah, let us know if you're interested in more stuff like this, like deck openings, pack openings. You can see the back here if you want. You try to read that, pause it, or whatever if you're interested. Shit. Sorry about that. But yeah, let us know if you're interested in more content like this as a side content or something. This video will be uploaded on its own, and I'll probably be uploading it a little later today. So, but this video will be on its own for now, but other things related to this, like card openings and so on and so forth, will be kind of like a co-video. This will go along with like gameplay videos. Yeah. So let me know if you're interested in more of this, like pack openings, deck openings, so on and so forth, rip it, flip it, whatever. Let me know down in the stop that, you little bitch. There we go. Let me know down in the comments if you're interested in seeing more like this. So thank you and goodbye.
We love you.